The second, and I like George's point about bringing all kinds of people together, but it raises fundamental challenges. If you have a place like Cindy, Accra Dollar Power, where elements of criminal enterprises are mining and selling our natural resources, and you tap that into the galamsey, then the notions of peace as just the four of us or the five of us not fighting becomes hollowed. Ghana's peacefulness on the global index has also progressively dropped, so that we are now the fourth most peaceful country in West Africa and the 43rd globally. Our democracy is characterized by the Economic Intelligence Unit, by the Institute for Economic and Peace, as a flawed democracy, meaning that we have been voting over the past 32 years or so that we've had this constitution, and that very little is actually happening. Catherine talks about citizens and participation. That is very key. Because if citizens don't participate, and particularly in an election year, that participation is about deliberate, specific engagement in the debates, in the way we engage, but even more importantly, bringing alternative voices to play a role. She also mentioned misinformation and disinformation. Now, the international, and I want to end by making 2 points. The international community is giving us this false notion that misinformation is a Russian-led and a Chinese-led thing. And I want to tell them point blank, if that is why you are giving us your money, take your money away. Because when our politicians stand on platforms and lie and distort our history, are they telling us that the Russians have told them to do so? No. So we need to be able to disaggregate the types of information and disinformation that we are seeing. Particularly, we take, for example, the deliberate ways in which women's identity are twigged, switched, and ridiculed. Okay? The way particular words are used about female candidates. Our partners telling us those things are the Russians who are telling us. The second is the Povetsa thing, which I think is good, but I think we need to begin to ask critical questions about this universalizing language that the terrorists and the violent extremists are coming. And my own work tells me that if we use an intersubjective approach, this year alone, until now, almost 2,000 Ghanaians have died through road traffic accidents. Now, how many terrorists have killed people here? So were we to flip it and to say, look, Mr. Dutch ambassador, 2,000 people have died on road traffic accidents in Netherlands. 0 terrorist activity. Would you invest in terrorism or you invest in more secure road traffic behavior? You know, so as Ghanaians, we need to be bold enough, as our national anthem tells us, you know, to be able to ask critical counterfactual questions. Yes, the campaigns are good, but the campaigns must recognize the people on the other side, unwilling and unprepared to listen to the reason that Catherine and George is telling us and the interventions that they are doing. We need to recognize that yes, they may be doing a good job, but the enemy is also very strong.